What's up, everybody, and welcome back. I'm gonna embarrass myself even further. Found a new game called Kingdom of Marionettes. And yes, I'm going to probably embarrass myself further. But I don't care. I don't care. This is just a whole summer of me embarrassing myself. Before midsummer, where we're going to basically go back to horror games. I can't wait because there's a lot of horror games I need to catch up with. This game contains malice swearing, screen shaking effects, manipulative behavior, toxic relationship dynamics. Okay. I think I get the picture here. You would have thought I end up trapped in a situation that's strange. It all started because I was desperately looking for a job. Aren't I always looking for a job at this point? Of course I was desperate. My savings were running low and I still had countless living expenses plus debt to pay. I applied to all kinds of places, but it felt like love accidentally hate me. In a situation like this, I could no longer care what kind of job it was as long as it paid. Cleaning toilets, catching bears, I'll do anything. That's when I found this job up online. A security position for an abandoned theater. Seriously, why would a place that no longer operates even need a security guard? Kingdom of Marionettes job, nice security guard position. Located Kingdom of Marionette Theater, working hours 11 to 6. Contract duration indefinite. 20 to 35, physically and mentally healthy. Yeah, I'm not qualified. Not easily frightened. Yeah, I'm definitely not qualified. Able to stay awake throughout the night. Yeah, I'm qualified. Willing to follow all rules without question? Okay, yeah, sure. Keep that theater safe from vandals. Clean the theater? Okay, fine. Kingdoms of Marionette. I heard this place used to be famous for its puppet performance long ago. Only 3 duties. Duty number 1, keep the theater safe for vandals. I could probably manage that. Duty number 2, clean the theater. That's technically outside a security guard's job, but whatever, as long as it pays. And duty number 3, make sure none of the puppets are missing or walking around. Well, shit. Did I just sign myself for a FNAF? Security hours 11 to 6. Well, fudge me. No. Maybe I'm so sleep deprived that I misread that. Make sure none of the puppets are missing and walking around. Well, fudge. Wait, walking around, make sure there are no puppets walking around? What does that even mean? Maybe they meant making sure no one steals the puppets? Yeah, that has to be it. Whoever wrote this must be joking. Alright then, let's do this. Here it is. After all this time, I finally got a job. Strangely enough, this job didn't require an interview. When I contacted them yesterday, everything was settled almost immediately. I almost thought this was a scam, unknown accident. I signed myself for that, didn't I? I almost thought this was a scam, but thankfully it wasn't. I did not sign myself up for FNAF. I just want to point that out. All right, I have 3 tasks. First, keep the place safe from vandals. Fortunately, there hasn't been any sign of trouble so far. That only leaves cleaning the theater and making sure all the puppets are accounted for. I guess I'll clean up. Boss said I could clean it little by little. There's no need to finish everything in one day. In that case, I'll start by cleaning the stage. I head towards the storage room to gather some cleaning supplies. God, it's so dark in here. I could barely see anything. I tried to turn on the light, but of course it's broken as expected. I turn on my flashlight. Much better. The storage room itself is quite dirty. I'll clean it another time. I'm so focused on gathering the supplies that I flinch when my foot stepped into something. When I looked down, I see a red ball. Oh, just a ball. I don't remember seeing a red ball earlier. I might have just missed it. Once I'm sure I gathered all the cleaning supplies, I head back toward the stage. Huh? I won't lie, this corridor is pretty unsettling. Not just this corridor either. This entire place feels creepy and dark. Okay, there was definitely something there. Rusty doors are covered with layers of old newspapers. Cracked walls are smeared with graffiti left behind vandals. Most of the lights are broken or dead. Only a few are still on, and even those flickering dust or grime cling to every corner. Of course, that's not surprising. The puppet theater has been closed for a very long time. If I remember correctly, Kingdom Marionettes shut down around the year I was born. Has no one really tried to take this place over all this time? It feels like such a waste to leave it abandoned. The place still looks so grand. Maybe this place could be repurposed into a cinema? Or a high-end restaurant? Or perhaps someone might have reopened this puppet theater? That would certainly be interesting. I started sweeping the stage floor, moving from one end to the other. Just sweeping the stage floor alone is enough to exhaust me. The stage is enormous and the thick layer of dust are stubborn and hard to sweep anyway. I look around me, then towards the other instinct. This is going to take longer than I thought. After cleaning the stage for what feels like 2 or 3 hours, I finally finish. Well, at least the stage itself is done. At this rate, I probably need around 2 full days just to clean this area alone. My body is completely worn after all the sweeping, mopping, cleaning the curtains and everything else. I don't have the strength to continue. It's probably because I rarely exercise and live off instant noodles. No wonder my stamina is terrible. What can I do? For now, I'll stop cleaning. Alright, let's check on the puppets. According to the boss, there are around 20 puppets in this theater. That's quite a lot. I walk toward the room where all the puppets are stored, located at the very end of the corridor. Seriously, who thought it was a good idea to place the puppet room at the end of such a dark hallway? I must be so desperate for money that I feel like someone who actually enjoys walking into a haunted house. I grip the doorknob and I take a deep breath before finally opening the door. What the? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What the? This is the puppet room? I didn't get it wrong, did I? If you ask me, it looks more like a prison. I was expected to see a bunch of puppets hanging in the wall or something like that. But strangely enough, each puppet seems to have its own room. Alright, time to start counting. I take out a piece of paper, counting the list of puppets. Who should I check first? Let's check the king. It says crow. I walked toward the door labeled king. When I looked inside, the room is lavish. There's a king-size bed with curtains and comfortable-looking cow's lounge and several paintings. I examine every corner of the room, but I can't find a king puppet anywhere. Oh no, is the king puppet missing? I checked the puppet list I'm carrying, but I don't see king puppet name on it either. I suppose there was never a king puppet to begin with, or has it been missing for a long time? Night. I walk towards the door labeled night. The night puppet's room is neatly kept. A sturdy imposing shield is mounted on the walls along with various other shields decorations. There are quite the number of shields, all in different shapes and designs. On the bed, I see a puppet sitting upright, a dark red cloak draped over his face. I'm certain it's the night puppet. Check. Let's check on the jester. Let's see the jester puppet. I walk toward the door with the name Jester written on it, and then I check through the viewing slot in the door. The jester puppet's room is decorated with striped patterns in various colors, mostly black, red, and yellow. It's filled with all red of acrobatic props, bowls, and unicycles, and many others. As I look more closely, I finally spot the jester puppet standing in the corner of the eye. I can't see his face since the puppet is slightly hunched over, but at least I know it's there. And jester puppet checked. And let's check on the next one. I've only checked 2 puppets so far. I better hurry and report the results to the boss. After spending a few more minutes checking the puppets, I finally finished. Every puppet listed in present. All done. That was boring. I head straight back to my room and report to the boss. All of my tasks are finished. Now all that's left is to stand guard. Being a security guard doesn't seem bad. I get paid just for keeping watch. The pay isn't great, but better than nothing. What should I do while I'm on watch? I'm so tired, but I can't afford to fall asleep. I take out my phone and start browsing the internet. My knowledge about this theater is still pretty limited, and my curiosity gets the better of me. So I decide to look up some information online. Kingdom of Marionettes, a puppet theater that tells the story of everyday lives of puppets in the kingdom. No wonder the puppets I saw earlier was dressed in outfits from a royal era. Kingdom of Marionettes was also known for its amusing and memorizing performance enhanced by the puppet's charming design. Was this place really that famous back then? They even sold merchandise of all kinds of stuff. They even There was even a poll for favorite characters. It's kind of cute. First place went to the Chester. People really do like odd characters, huh? Second place was the knight, and third was the wizard. I ended up getting completely absorbed in all the information about the theater before I realized I've been scrolling for like half an hour. Ah, crap, I need to check on the CCTV. Let's check on the outer gate. I checked the camera in the outer gate, there's nothing in there. I checked the camera on the corner one, there's nothing in there. I checked the camera at the theater hall, there's nothing in there. And checked the storage. I checked the storage camera, nothing. Oh, well, shit. I take back what I said. Someone just passed through the storage room. Was that a vandal? Nah, that doesn't make sense. How did they get inside? Damn it, I need to check it out before those vandals do something. That'll make my job even harder. I quickly grab a flashlight and a baton to defend myself, then rush out of the room toward the storage area. When I arrive at the storage room, I find nothing. However, the storage door is open, proof that what I saw on the CCTV was real and not just my imagination. I have a bad feeling. Whoever this person is, they're somewhere in the corridor. I grab my baton as tightly as I can and slowly step into the hallway. It's pitch dark. I better turn on the flashlight. Oh, well, hello there. Hello. All right, I'm fudged. Is that the knight? What the hell is that? After turning on the flashlight, I can finally see the dark path stretching out in front of me. But I can also see something else. A tall figure standing at the far end of the corridor. The figure is draped in a red cloak, its edges torn and ragged. Its outfit resembling that of a knight. Nah, this isn't a vandal. It's the knight puppet I checked earlier. How could a puppet be standing here? There's no way. Puppets don't move. Maybe some vandals broke in and moved the knight puppet here, and because they noticed me, they put it back so they can escape as quickly as possible. Yeah, that has to be it. Before I could claim myself for these possibilities, the puppet's head moves and turns to look straight at me. Well, shit, run, lady! I take back what I said. Intruder. The puppet could talk. Calm down, don't panic. Is that like a scratch mark on the knight? He has like a mark in his arm. But what should I do in this situation? Keep silent. I just stand there frozen. I don't know what to do. Even as I say something, I'm afraid it'll only make things worse. I never imagined a situation where a puppet would speak to me. Oh, fudge me! Suddenly, in the blink of an eye, a hand claps around my throat. The knight puppet is right in front of me, choking me with terrifying speed. Once again, an intruder. It seems more and more intruding have been coming to this kingdom lately. How fortunate. His grab tightens around my neck, cutting off my air. He's going to kill me. I struggle with every strength I have, punching his arm, kicking his legs, trying desperately to break free. But it's useless. He is far stronger than me. He doesn't even budge. My vision grows blurred, sinking deeper into darkness. Is this really how my life ends? Killed by a living puppet? Just before my consciousness completely fades, a hand suddenly covers my eyes. What are you doing in here? Huh? Who's behind me? Another puppet? Nighter, I believe I mentioned this before. Wouldn't it be better if any visitors who wander into our kingdom were entrusted to me? For what? So you can carry out that absurd plan of yours? My friend, you're free to doubt me if you wish. I wouldn't fault you for it, but I do need this visitor. You understand that much, don't you? Suddenly the coroner fell silent. I have no idea what's happening. The night puppet named the Nighter snorts in irritation before abruptly releasing his grip from my throat. I hear his footsteps fading away, a clear sound that he's left. Yet the hand covering my eyes doesn't move, gently keeping my vision obscured. Then I feel another hand slowly rest on my shoulder, making me flinch. Easy now, the danger has passed. You may allow yourself to relax. Why don't you come with me for the time being? I assure you, I am not someone you need to fear. After all, any guest who sets foot in this kingdom ought to be welcomed properly, wouldn't you agree? All right, whoever is standing behind me sounds friendly enough. Still, it's probably best if I just go along with it. I nod my head. Excellent. Now come with me. The finger behind me guides me forward, leading me where they want while keeping my eyes covered. After a while, he stops. We've arrived. Now please take a seat here and make yourself comfortable. They gently guide me down in a seat. Then their hand moves away from my eyes, finally allowing me to see. This is the theater hall. I turned around trying to see who's been guiding me all this time, but there's no one there. What? Where did that person go? What the Dude! No! Don't do this, honey! Jester puppet. Boo! All right. You got me good. Are you happy with yourself? Still unprepared and struggling to process what was happening. I scream when, without warning, someone's standing right in front of me. He gently covers my mouth, as if signaling that he won't hurt me and keep me silent. Shh. I can feel my soul almost slip from my body for a second. Slowly, he pulls my hand away from my lips. The figure is dressed like a jester, bells hanging from the tips of his hood, and his outfit is colored red, black, white, and yellow. Wait a second, isn't that... He is the jester puppet. He moved on his own? I remember the list of duties I read before applying yesterday. Make sure none of the puppets are missing and walking around. At the moment, I believed it after some night puppet and gesture puppet moving with my own eyes and move. This isn't a joke. They are alive. And he's broken too. The puppet then snaps his fingers and in an instant he disappears from in front of me. What? Where did he go now? Seriously, dude, stop it! Dude, no, stop. A hand so small and soft, like cotton, like a kitten's paw. Oh, damn it, not again. He caresses my arm gently with his puppet hand. Not again! Oh no. Am I into this? Am I? Oh God, help me. No, don't help me, please. Don't. Nobody save me. I'm good. Okay. A form so small, so easily broken, yet somehow brimming with warmth and movement. A vessel that reacts, trembles, and changes so beautifully. And that face, always shifting, always telling stories without meaning to. Is he examining me? You really are a human. Yes, I'm human. I replied in a nervous voice, laced with fear. Seconds passed, then hours, days, weeks, months, years. It has been so very long since all that faded away. A kingdom that once so lively, so magnificent, so full of joy, has now been reduced to silence. A kingdom that once led by a ruler, one who guided us all toward our purpose, towards our lives, has now vanished. Like fledgling birds abandoning by their parents before they were ever ready to fly, we were left to be guided by confusion, by despair. We move without direction or destination, not knowing where we are meant to go, and yet we believe that someday new light will appear to guide us. A leader who will give us life once more and lead us toward the lives we were always meant to live. We waited and we hoped and waited, round and round, over and over, until two became indiscernible, as though they were never meant to be apart. And soon the circle endured its liquor through the passage of time until now, until this very day, which quietly dares to call itself a turning point. Will this circle continue its gentle, miraculous dance unbroken, unchanged? Or will it at least break again to crack, to fracture and finally shatter, granting us release from the loop we call life. What is he talking about all of a sudden? I don't understand. Is he telling me a fairy tale? A kingdom, a place never far removed from politics, a realm steeped in tension, where seriously lurks beneath its lavishly glittering surfaces. Like ice bitterly cold requires at least a touch of warmth. No? Perhaps half of that warmth to keep its balance. And that is precisely why I'm here. To soften that air, to deliver laughter, to carry joy, whatever it dares to fade. Now can you guess who I am? This person, no, this puppet, seems to really enjoy talking. You're a jester. Ding, 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 correct. Though, to be precise, gesture is merely my role. Allow me to properly introduce myself to you, sweet human. My name is Jestyn. You may call me Jestyn. Jestyn? Jestyn. 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 Jestyn, right? Jestyn? Okay. Though some prefer Jesse, Tantan, and quite a few other variations, I'm afraid. Now that I have offered you my name, allow me just this once to ask for yours in return. What is your name? Why does it say 7? That's hilarious. Here you go. Gamery. My name is Gamery, dude. Gamery, what a lovely name for such a lovely soul. Why, thank you. Are you gonna kill me? And your pronouns is... Okay, understood. But tell me, what brings you to this kingdom, I wonder? Are you perhaps carrying out a duty for the crown? He keeps referring to his theater as a kingdom. It's starting to confuse me. Also, the way he speaks is really strange. But whatever, I'll play along for now. I just want to get out of here as soon as possible. I'm just a security guard. My job is to watch over this theater and do a bit of cleaning on the side. I hope my answer satisfies him. But suddenly he starts laughing, and I have no idea why. Is my answer really that amusing to him? Guardian, it is such a noble calling. A protector of the kingdom, one who stands firm, fighting on until the very last drop of blood. And yet, regrettably, you can't become the guardian here. What do you mean? You see, we already have a knight who serves this kingdom well. Oh, it's the kingdom's shield. His knight is knighter, and we have no intention of welcoming another. One knight is more than sufficient. Is he talking about rules in this theater? Oh, then I'll just be a cleaner, I guess. We already have plenty of mates here, and I don't think it would be possible for us to add another. All right then, I suppose I'll just be no one. Oh, no. Everyone who comes here must have a role of their own. And the role that's currently stands vacant, it's queen, the ruler of the kingdom. All right, but why is the only position of the king empty? What happened to the previous king? When I checked the puppets earlier, there was a room labeled the king, so the knight puppet must have existed. Sadly, he passed away. Oh, I'm sorry, my condolences. It's all right, my dear. This is simply how life is. People come and go. It is part of a cycle you can't escape. I believe humans understand that very much. He then clapped his hands. It's a very long time since the king passed. This kingdom has grown terribly dark, filled with silence without direction or joy. And I must admit, it has grown rather boring in here. And now that I have met such a sweet human before me, why don't you indulge me in a little game, Your Majesty? All right, let me save. What type of game are we talking about here, Jestyn? Your Majesty, me? You see what I mean here? His smile widened. Yes, let us play a bit of acting. You shall pretend to be the queen and I will be your jester. Oh, do forgive me. I have been a jester from the very beginning. How foolish of me. Jestyn then slapped Jestyn. Jestyn? Okay. Oh, come on, dude. Gan snapped his fingers, and before I knew it, he had moved into the stage. Okay, dude, you gotta stop. Now then, shall we allow the performance to begin? You recognize your shoes. Yeah, you were the one in the corner, weren't you? You were the one in the corner. Wait, I never acted before. I don't even know how. Oh no, my dear, simply live as though you have always been the ruler of this kingdom. Okay, Jestyn snapped his fingers again, and in an instant I found myself already on the stage, seated upon a plush throne, a crown resting on top of my head. What? One day, beneath the scorching summer sun, the kingdom was struck by terrible once more. The farmers were filled with sorrow as the relentless heat of summer scorched the land. Crops withered and failed under the drought, leaving the fields barren as a result. The farmers suffered great losses with no harvest left to sell. In the end, the farmers brought their delegate before Her Majesty, hoping she might receive aid and relief. I looked around, trying to find the source of that voice that sounded like a narrator. Within the kingdom, Her Majesty sat upon her throne, her expression clouded with confusion, when just then the royal jester appeared before her to relay the troubles faced by the farmers. Good evening, Your Majesty. Jestyn appeared and bowed before me with the utmost reverence. What a truly beautiful day today is. A day just as fitting to tend to the little troubles stirring within the kingdom. Wouldn't you agree, Your Majesty? Troubles in the kingdom? Indeed, Your Majesty. As of late, the townsfolk had begun to voice their worries. The harvest had failed, brought low by relentless doubt of the dry season. And as one might expect, such misfortune has left them quite lacking in means. Please come in, dear guest. A man who worked as a farmer then entered after Jestyn granted the man permission to enter. Suddenly, a puppet dressed as a farmer stepped forward and knelt before me. Greetings, Your Majesty. Please forgive my boldness, but we come before you to humbly seek your aid. Due to the failed harvest, we no longer have the means to replace the crops that withered, nor do we have the funds to meet our daily needs. And thus we begin you to grant us your guidance. Having been dragged into the role of a queen without warning, confusion washed over me. My own trouble was far from resolved, and now I was expected to find a way to save the farmers as well? What am I supposed to do? Give them money. But if I continue giving them money, what the hell is that even going to do? They can even splurge it and not even spend it on themselves. Build water channels may be the solution, to be honest. Give them new seeds. How are they going to do that? Anytime today you should find... build water channels. I don't know much about farming, but I once read that drought can be handled by building water channels. I don't think that's a bad idea, hopefully. How about we build water channels? That way the crops won't dry out. Upon hearing the queen's decision to build the water channels, the farmer's heart danced with joy. Alright, the narrator's voice that's coming from who knows where was starting to make me uneasy. The farmer seemed to think for a moment, then nodded in agreement. Of course, Your Majesty, that is a good idea. I sighed with relief. Then, I will provide the funds to build the channels as soon as possible. Very well, Your Majesty, thank you very much. With a joyful heart, the farmer finally left the palace to deliver the good news. The farmer puppet then stood up and left the stage. After that, the farmer stood up and walked off the stage. I could feel Jestyn's gaze affixed on me. A truly admirable choice, Your Majesty. Water channels to fight drought, a solution that looks far into the future. You thought about the next season and the season after that. He paused, smiling. Perhaps a little too far? Tell me, Your Majesty, what was the farmer's problem right now? Huh? The drought caused the crops to fall, leaving them with no income to buy new seeds and no money to meet their daily needs. Oh, excellent, you remember. 5 stars for visions. And yet, a hungry farmer can't eat a future harvest. He chuckled softly. It seems you may need to do a little more to simply build water channels. He's right. Well, damn it. Being a queen is really hard. I mean, I'm just a security guard desperate for money just to survive. And now all of a sudden I'm being dragged into playing the role of a queen by living puppets. I'm really not that fit to be a leader. Is it finished? Finished. If governing a kingdom were that simple, your majesty, I fear we would have far fewer queens. There's still more? The day passed slowly within the kingdom, and without her majesty realizing it, the time that had once shown 9 in the morning had already advanced in the one in the future. At that very moment, a formal letter from another kingdom suddenly arrived. Upon learning this, the butler promptly took the letter and set out to deliver it to her majesty. Why is the butler hot too? Suddenly, a butler-dressed puppet approached Jestyn and handed him a parchment scroll. Jestyn read it for a moment. His expression turned focused before his eyes shifted towards me, and that wide smile returned to his face. Your Majesty, we have received a most astonishing and rather intriguing request from the neighboring kingdom. It is all written in ink upon this scroll. In short, they wish to purchase a small piece of land along our border under the pretense of facilitating trade. Should your majesty agree to this arrangement, they are prepared to offer compensation in gold coins, an amount I am quite certain will give your majesty a heart attack on the spot. So then, what will you do, your majesty? Oh no, this is starting to sound complicated. What should I do? Why on earth would they want to purchase a small plot? I mean, I watched enough freaking books and movies, and I am like the biggest overthinker in the entire world. Unless that small plot has oil or something good and valuable, the only reason they will want that, they'd offer me a huge amount of money that will make my eyes pop out of my skull, is because something is there. So, yeah, no, I'm refusing. Oh? To turn down such a generosity, how admirable. One can only hope our neighbors share your majesty's appreciation for principles. Very well then, I shall inform our neighbors of your majesty's will. And I believe that for now, the matters your majesty was required to resolve have reached the end of today's program. You may rest your head now, your majesty. Wait, so I don't even get the results? Are you serious? Finally, it ends. I don't know if my brain can handle these kingdom things anymore. The fudge? Dude, I got the same fixation as you. Before I'm finally able to let myself relax, my phone rang. Oh no, it has to be my debit collector. I really don't want to deal with this right now. I don't have the money to pay. But I don't really have a choice. Hello? Gamery, you know why I'm calling you, don't you? Of course. So? I'm sorry, I can't pay it right now. But I just got a job again. You just need to wait until payday. Fine. But remember, you already delayed this for 5 months. I know. Thank you for your understanding. Moments after ending the call, I leaned my body against my seat, needing a brief rest. I have to pay it within a month. I ran my fingers through my hair in frustration before remembering that Jestyn was still standing in front of me. Oh, sorry, Jestyn. I was just personal matter. The fudge. Suddenly, Jestyn's hand gently closed around my shoulder. He looked at me with that wide smile of his. Your Majesty, your personal matters are the kingdom's matters. And that makes them my concern as well, as the kingdom's gesture. From what I observed in your conversation through that technology just now, it seems your Majesty is in debt to another kingdom. Am I correct? Yeah. His hand on my shoulder gently kneaded the tension away. Instantly, I felt myself relaxed. You may tell me your troubles, your Majesty. After all, I am your most loyal and only gesture. That's really sweet of him. I've been thinking about the kingdom's finances for a long time now. They've been dwindling more and more. Oh my. Yeah, back then you could say I formed a sort of friendship with the ruler of another kingdom. That kingdom needed help because they were facing a similar problem. But in the end, that kingdom was only exploiting me, and then they betrayed me. So I had to borrow funds from another kingdom, and now our kingdom is burdened with considerable debt. I've been trying to find another source of income just to keep things stable. After I explained all my troubles through full metamorphosis, Jestyn said nothing for a while. Silence wrapped itself around the air between us. Do you know why the lion is honored as the kingdom of the forest, Your Majesty? For a second, I feel confused by his sudden question about lion. Because they're majestic? Indeed, they are majestic. They are fearsome, they are resilient, apex predators standing at the very top. Now imagine a rabbit. Why is the rabbit never called the king of the forest? Because rabbits are too gentle, small, not frightening enough. Gentle? Far too hesitant, and tragically human. And most importantly, trusting others a little too easily. Very noble qualities for a suffering soul, less so for a queen. You thought that by helping others, they would like you, that they would smile at you, stand beside you, and call you a friend. And then boom, with a delightful surprise, you have been fooled, tricked, played, like a lovely little tune. You laugh maniacally. Isn't that just perfectly ironic? Jestyn spoke with a smile. Each laugh delicate and polite, yet every word felt like a sharp blade pressed against my chest. I once read that a jester task in a kingdom is to entertain, and part of that is revealing truth through jest. I guess I'll just laugh with it. You know what? I'll laugh with it. It's kind of funny. I see it now. I must follow the game, huh? You're not right, Jestyn. You see, Your Majesty, the rules of this world are not some sweet little fable where kindness is always repaid in kind. I believe you already know that. Sometimes the game is far simpler than that. Sometimes the rule is merely eat or be eaten. Do you mean I should become a lion? Oh, no, Your Majesty. That won't be necessary. Why, the look on your face alone, so deprived of sleep, is already quite terrifying. He laughs mockingly as he watches me frown. Forgive me, Your Majesty. I was only joking. I am not telling you to become a lion. Have you ever considered combining a rabbit and a lion? Wouldn't that look like some kind of mutant? Not the sort of combination, Your Majesty. He waves a finger lightly. The appearance of a rabbit, yet the heart of a lion, like a wolf beneath sheep's clothing, if you ask me. He paused. And also, trust only those around you whom you truly know. Those who will remain loyal to you no matter what. Difficult? Yes. But that is simply the truth. Oh God, help me. Oh no. And after that, perhaps those loyal to you may even help you destroy the ones who have hurt you. Just for you. You do understand what I mean, do you not, Your Majesty? His words leave me lost in thought. Now that I think about it, I really am a people pleaser. I understand, but changing that isn't easy. Jestyn let out a soft chuckle. His eyes narrow as his smile slowly widens. Quite right, Your Majesty, and that is precisely why. Perhaps instead of asking what more you can give, you should ask yourself what you are still refusing to take. Okay. I mean, that was so sweet. I'm not gonna lie. That was a really sweet life lesson there. Jestyn steps away from me, giving me a space to ponder the meaning of his words. His words are always hard to understand. He clapped his hands, snapping me out of my thoughts. Now, allow me to present you with entertainment. You must be tired working all the days, yes, Your Majesty? Much as I adore that expression of yours, like a bat awakened in a broad daylight. I would still rather not seeing you forever wearing a face so utterly devoid of joy. He chuckles softly. It leaves me with far too little to laugh at. I shall make you smile once more, melting the chills of your life with the fire of delight I bring. Allow me. Jestyn snapped his fingers. In an instant, something appeared on his hands. It was a small rectangular object wrapped in a layer of gold tied neatly in a red ribbon. What is it? Jestyn then handed it to me, allowing me to open it myself. Chocolate? Indeed, Your Majesty. Everyone loves chocolate. Who doesn't? So, I do hope you like it. And it's not just an ordinary chocolate. I crafted every step of it with all my heart, carefully, gently, and with the utmost devotion. So I'll hope you'll savor my handmade chocolate and not forget the color of its wrapping, Your Majesty. I don't want to eat it. I mean, thank you, but I'm not really a chocolate person, to be honest. I really don't like chocolate at all. It's a kind gesture. It's a really kind gesture, but I really don't like chocolate, so no thank you. I stared at the chocolate for a moment. I didn't want to refuse someone's gift, but my instincts told me that something was off. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Something was off? I knew it. I knew I couldn't trust him. Jestyn? Yes, Your Majesty? This isn't ordinary chocolate, is it? His smile didn't fade in the slightest as he looked back at me. Oh, and what makes you say that, Your Majesty? To be honest, it pains my heart that you would accuse me, so I gave you that chocolate sincerely. His smile slowly faded, replaced by the expression of someone deeply wounded. I still don't trust you, dude. Don't lie to me. There's something in this chocolate, isn't there? I won't be fooled. I knew it! I knew it, dude! I called your bluff, didn't I? Listen, I like calling out people's bluffs, even though I might be too kind-hearted myself to fall for the bluff. But I knew you were bluffing, dude. I knew you did something. It's cool. We cool. Jestyn let out a soft laugh. And with that alone, everything was proven. Yeah, so someone didn't forget the color of the wrapping after all. You're sharper than you look, Your Majesty. Yes, I added something to the chocolate. I dropped the chocolate onto the floor. Then what did you put in it? Don't tell me it's poison. Are you trying to kill me? Poison? Oh, Your Majesty, I am not that cruel. It was merely a prank, and I would never do something so merciless for the sake of a joke. It's chocolate, of course, but I find the unusual ingredient rather dull. Nothing new. How boring. And then a brilliant idea struck me. Why not add something new to the recipe? So I added chili powder. Dude. I like you, dude. I stared at him, completely speechless. What kind of thinking is that? Please forgive me, Your Majesty. I'll give you a proper entertainment this time. I promise this isn't another prank. Jestyn snapped his fingers. Huh? Bowls and collar. What? What the fudge am I doing? I'm picking a collar. Why the hell is there a collar as an option? It's a cat collar. Oh my god. Why is there a collar? Are you gonna put a collar on me? Dude, no. Please, no. A collar. And his hands appears a red collar with a golden bell at its center. This is correct, Your Majesty. He then removes his tie and loosens his collar. Oh my god! He's putting on the collar! Oh my god! Oh my god! I mean, I don't oppose that. No, I don't. Oh god, put that collar on. Confused, I could only remain seated, unable to move. Oh my god, it has a leash! Oh no! Yet the moment he places the collar around his neck, I began to understand what he intends. Once it is fastened, he gently places the leash into my hand. I take it. Please. His voice grows heavy. Oh my god! Dude, please stop exposing me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't stop. I am yours to command, your majesty. Do with me whatever you wish. I had to think it's end up like this. You can command me to do anything, your majesty. Sit, lie down, open my mouth, whatever you order, I shall obey. Please relax yourself, your majesty, and enjoy yourself with me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I will entertain you. Oh my god, please do. How did I rope myself into these type of games? Oh, there goes my dignity again. Oh my god. I never did anything like this before. But if he says he'll do anything, then I suppose fine. Sit. Oh, I am so saving this. I am so saving this for my own entertainment purposes off camera. Lay down for me. Lay down. The moment I gave the order, Jestyn obediently laid down at the stage floor. After he lays down, I began to walk toward him. Oh my god! Oh my god, no! No! Oh no! What am I doing? Oh my god! Oh my god. The last bit of dignity I ever had in this entire world had just flew off the freaking window and crashed into the lake. Oh my god. He likes it. Oh my god, and oh no. Oh no, I am so fucking doomed. I am so doomed. I can't. He looks up at me from below, waiting for my next command. I decided to tug on his collar, drawing a surprised gasp from him. Oh my god, please don't. No. What am I doing? Oh my god, I feel. Oh, please don't help me, anybody. I would say help me, but I don't want to be helped. His smile all then widens. Your Majesty. Alright, I've never done anything like this in my life. What do people usually do in situations like this? I've seen people step on their partners before. Should I try that? Armed with little knowledge I picked up from the internet, I carefully placed my foot on his chest. Oh my god! Oh my god! Even I would do that too. Even I would do that too. Or I would have like sat on him or something. Oh my god. I do place my foot there, but I'm certainly, you can tell I'm still hesitant. I'm not putting any real pressure on him. Nah, dude, you're gonna want to put pressure. Your Majesty, you're very adorable. You're trying to be loved, but it seems your heart is far too gentle for that. Just as I thought, he noticed. It's very sweet knowing you don't want to hurt me, Your Majesty, but rest assured, I'll be just fine. So if you wish to be rough with me, please don't hesitate. Am I doing this? Oh my god. Am I doing this? Feels like the whole Harlequin shit all over again. Like, am I really doing this? My heart starts pounding, sweat dampening my back. How am I supposed to know when I've gone too far and when I haven't? Sensing my fear and uncertainty, Jestyn decides to guide me instead. Focus your strength on your foot, then slowly press it against my chest. I follow his instructions. I shift my weight into my foot and gently press down on Jestyn's chest. Very good. Oh my god. See? I'm still perfectly fine. I nod. Now try stomping down, Your Majesty, just once. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, oh my god! I'm gonna need some water. Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! When did I ever agree to do this? When did I ever agree to do this? Oh my god! When I stomp my foot against his chest, Jestyn let out a soft sound that instantly makes my heart pound even harder. This strangely feels good. Now you're learning, Your Majesty. Try stepping on my chest while tugging on my collar. I pressed my foot against his chest again while tugging on his collar. Oh! Are you okay? Jestyn's face grows even redder. How is your gift so far, Your Majesty? Are you enjoying it? Yeah, this is nice. Maybe I could try something else. This time, I place my hand on his chest and slowly run it over him instead. Oh, I see. From being rough to being gentle, are you rewarding me for pleasing you, Your Majesty? You can think of it that way. My hand, which was resting on his chest, slowly moves up to his neck to the collar around him. I began stroking his neck slowly. Your Majesty. That's strange. When I brushed my hands around his neck, the texture wasn't hard like the surface of a puppet I had imagined. It felt soft like human skin, but colder. Oh my god. Are they humans? What kind of puppet is he really? After lingering there for a moment, my hand moves upward to his cheek. Every sound he makes is a response to my touch. Feels strangely satisfying to hear. His eyes look hazy, his face flushed. Incredible that a puppet could feel something like this. My thumb gently brushes over his lips. Your Majesty, I never felt anything like this before. You mean the feeling of BDSM? No. I felt that plenty of times before. What I mean is this feeling, the one I can't even put into words. It feels pleasant, but I'm not certain that the word is quite right to describe what I'm feeling right now. Tell me, Your Majesty, have you perhaps used forbidden magic on me? I let out a confused laugh at this ridiculous speculation. Don't be silly. Oh god, he's back at the ground again. This strange situation somehow makes me feel at ease. Even my miserable life has never felt quite like this. After several minutes, Jestyn finally snaps his fingers, and in an instant, the collar around his neck vanishes. Aw, playtime's over. I believe your time in this kingdom has now come to an end. I am confused by what he means, but when I glance at the watch, it reads 5:30 a.m. Oh, my shift's over. He takes my hands and presses a kiss to the back of it. Aww. His lips feel cold, yet the sensation sends heat racing through my body and straight to my heart. Then, until we meet again. Sweet human. Oh my god. After saying that, Jestyn walks toward the dark side of the stage and disappears. I finally return to my small, miserable apartment. And what happened today was truly something. Living puppets and being treated like some kind of queen? What a strange day. I feel like I'm going crazy. Should I go back again tomorrow? These whole situation feels so creepy. Of course I have to go. My debt won't be paid itself. I need the money. Looking for another job will be far too difficult for me right now. I don't know what will happen to me later. For now, I better get some sleep. I'm utterly exhausted. Oh god, he followed me. Oh my god. Seconds passed, then hours, days, weeks, months, years. It has been so very long since all of that faded away, and after so long I finally found you. My queen. Okay. Your Majesty, I truly thank you for today. You made me so unbearably happy. Ah, but you will come again tonight, won't you? Of course you will. There are still so many things we can do together. I simply couldn't bear it if you didn't. We could play again like we did earlier. Your Majesty, I am your lower jester, kneeling before my master like a devoted hound. Oh, you have no idea how that feeling made my heart race. How it made me feel as though I belong to you. Yes, I belong to you, my queen, Gamery. We can dine together, sleep together, sing together, dance together, always together, and then. Oh, sweet tarted cream, there are simply too many things we can do that I hardly know where to begin. As long as you never leave my side. Truly, what have you done to me, Your Majesty? I am beginning to believe you're a sorcerer of terrifying power. Even Wizzy the royal mage couldn't twist a heart like this. I feel as though I've been caught in your web, wrapped tightly, unable to escape, simply waiting to be devoured by you. And yet, I don't think I want to struggle at all. I sincerely recognize myself anymore, Your Majesty, but somehow I don't wish to go back. The kingdom needs you. I need you. Oh no, I want you. I crave you, my queen. I never felt anything this overwhelming before. I want to stay by your side, watch you breathe, carve your image into my mind, touch you, and perhaps sink even deeper into you until there's nothing left but us. No. How improper of me. A mere jester judging his queen so boldly. But if you were to grant me permission, I will cherish every inch of you with an utmost devotion. Oh, my queen, I could hardly endure the wait to see you again. I wish time would rush forward and yet freeze completely when I am with you. If only I could bend time itself, just for you. I'll take my leave now, my queen. May your dreams be filled with me. Oh my god, that was really hot. Oh my god. Oh, whoa. Gamery. Is there a part 2 in this? Like a day 2? I need me more some. Oh my mama. Woo-wee. Am I sweating up a storm in here? Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed me yet embarrassing myself yet again on this channel. Don't worry, y'all. You know, all the horror stuff is going to be coming around midsummer. For now, it's just a summer filled of me embarrassing myself. So, remember, check the game in the link down in the description. Down as always, hope you enjoyed this gameplay, and I will definitely catch you on the next one. Bye-bye!